Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणी श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे कलिम् आगतम् अज्ञाया क्षेत्रे अस्मिन् वैष्णवे वयम् आसीना दीर्घशत्रेण कथायं सक्षणा हरि. Knowing well that the age of Kali had already begun, we are assembled here in this holy place to hear at great length the transcendental message of Godhead and in this way perform sacrifice. Next shloka. त्वाम्ना सन्दर्शितो धात्रा दुष्टरं निष्टितीर्षतां कलिं सत्त्वाहरं पुंसां कर्णधारा इवार्णवम्. We think that we have met your goodness by the will of providence, just so that we may accept you as captain of the ship for those who desire to cross the difficult ocean of Kali, which deteriorates all the good qualities of human being. Okay, Hari bol. So we will. What's actually happening? Who is speaking these two verses to whom? Anyone? Who is speaking these two verses to whom?
Shankarashi to Sutta Goswami.
Yeah.
Sutta Goswami.
Yes,
So
very
the
nice.
messages were
Chanaka Muni
Sutta
is speaking
Goswami.
all this to Suta Goswami in Naimisharanya. And did they finish asking all the 6 questions? The name of the chapter is 6 questions, right? Questions by the sages. They ask
Yes,
6
ma'am.
questions. All questions are asked?
No,
Yes,
Mataji.
ma'am.
No.
One more
No,
question.
Mataji.
One is question is there still.
This is the
No
fifth.
question is there. Which question?
That
The sixth
how
one.
Krishna had departed for his own abode. They wanted to know why he has this thing departed.
Where did Dharma take shelter after Krishna went back to his own abode?
Yeah, that we will see in next chapter, I guess. If I'm not
Second
wrong, the
chapter.
answer comes
Second
in
chapter.
next chapter. Yes. Okay, very nice. So those are the questions that the sages ask, and all the entire Bhagavad Gita, I mean Bhagavatam actually, Suta Goswami narrates to answer those questions only, those 6 questions only. Right. So here, the verse talks about Kali Yuga, right? Kalim Agatam Agnaya. So in the age of quarrel, that is in the age of Kali, it has come, right? So it has come, and knowing this, right? So we have assembled here with great concern, right? Concern for the humankind. The sages have assembled because Kali Yuga has come. Kali Yuga is considered like a bomb, it's like it's considered a very dangerous yuga actually compared to all the other yugas because Kali Yuga has only mode of ignorance. Dwapar Yuga at least had mode of passion and ignorance mixed. But in Kali Yuga, there is only mode of ignorance. This is what made them worry more about the humankind in general, right? This is how big sages are. They worry about others, they don't worry about themselves, right? And that's why out of more concern they are asking. Kali Yuga has already come. Knowing very well that Kali Yuga has come, we are assembled here to hear at great length the transcendental message of Godhead, and in this way perform sacrifice. So now my question is, what was the main purpose behind those sages assembling in Naimisharanya? Why did they come to Naimisharanya?
Mataji said it was a spiritual place.
Yeah, but they used a particular word, no? Why they came to Naimisharanya? What was the initial agenda?
Sacrifice, fire sacrifice.
Yeah. How many year-long fire sacrifice?
1000 years.
1,000
Yeah,
years.
1,000-year sacrifice they wanted to perform. That was the initial agenda why they assembled at Naimisharanya. Then they understood the real, sacrifice is here. They are saying, see, the real sacrifice lies in hearing at great length the transcendental message of Govinda. That's what is very very important. So now we will learn a little bit about Kali Yuga and how to make the best use of this bad bargain that we are in Kali Yuga, right? How to make the best use of this. Okay, now I will make a statement and you will tell me if it's correct or wrong. Okay, I will tell we all have soul. Is it correct? I have a soul, I'll tell. Is it right or wrong?
Yes.
Right. Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
Right.
Mataji.
Right.
Right.
I will say it is wrong. How?
Because you can't see it.
So what?
Because people are in the bodily concept only, Mataji, I think.
That is people,
Very
but we
good.
devotees are not in bodily concept. As a devotee, I'm saying I do not have a soul. Yes, anyone? Understand the English properly. I'm saying I have a soul.
It's
Yes,
wrong.
Mataji,
You don't
wrong.
have
Mataji.
Mataji, we should say, I am the soul.
Exactly. You are the soul. How can you have the soul? You
Yeah.
have a body. Right? So this is what makes, I mean, we need to be confident with the philosophy that we have learnt. Right? We have the body. This body that we have, no, this is the burden. This is the exterior thing. But we do not have the soul. We are the soul ourselves. Right? I am the soul. I'm not the body. I'm the soul. This is what Krishna teaches us right in the beginning. The first instruction in Bhagavad Gita is, you are not the body, you are the soul. Right? So I do not have the soul. I am the soul myself. And what I have the body, and that is what I have to get rid of. Right? So we are humans going through spiritual experience, or we are spiritual beings going through human experience? Tell me.
Spiritual beings going through human experience.
Yeah, but what we are thinking?
We are thinking we are humans. Going
We are
to
human. So look at, see, one Acharya was saying the beauty of the wonder, the most wonderful thing that Krishna has done is not creating the universe. I mean, the creation is so beautiful, no? So many different colors of butterflies and that and this. This material world is so beautiful. That is not the beautiful thing that Krishna has done. You know what is the beautiful thing or the most beautiful thing Krishna has done? Making us believe this material world is all in all, making us believe we are the body, making us get attached to this body, something which is false, something that does not even exist. Right? That is what Krishna has done, the most beautiful thing. Why? Why did he do all this? And why do we have to call it beautiful? It's not beautiful, no? He's making us get attached to Maya. It's not beautiful, no? Why is it beautiful?
Mataji, only with the body we can do the devotional service and go back to him.
Hari bol. Exactly. Durlabha manava janma. Durlabha, very rare is human form of life. But if only in human form of life you get higher intelligence, not in any other form of life, right? And that is why, and only in human form of life you get to know you are getting attached to something. Dogs also get attached to something, but they do not know they are getting attached. That is the difference. That is the beauty of the Lord. Getting us entrapped in Maya and telling us that we are entrapped in Maya. Can you imagine? Right? So that we can come out of it. So we have to feel disgusted. Then only we can come out from Maya. No, even in Guru Puja, every day we sing. What do we sing? श्री गुरु चरणा पद्मा केवला भक्ति सद्मा बंद मोहि सावधाना माते जहरा प्रसादे भाई ए भवा तोरिया जाय. Can you see that line? Jahare prasade bhai bhava toriya jai. So what is Guru? Guru is actually the boatman actually. Can you imagine? So the human form of life, the body that we have, no, this is the boat, it seems, right? And who is rowing the boat? That is the captain of the ship, that is the guru or the spiritual master. And with his mercy, jahare prasade ba ye bhava toriya jai. By the mercy of the spiritual master, we can cross the ocean of material existence, right? To cross the ocean, we need a boat, right? And that is the human form of life, or the human body that we have, right? It's the boat that Krishna has given us. And and if the spiritual master is the one who rows it or sits with us through our journey and navigates us, and leaves us on the other shore of the ocean, right? And then that other shore is nothing but the spiritual world, right? So that is why Kali Yuga is so easy to go back home, back to Godhead, is because we just by chanting the holy name of the Lord and following the rules and regulations given to us by our spiritual master, we can go back home, back to Godhead. And that's not the case in all the other yugas. Can anybody tell me what we had to do in Satya Yuga? Satya Yuga, what?
Mataji, meditation.
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 What is it called? What kind of meditation is it called?
Tapa.
Or like
Tap.
tapasya.
Tapa,
Tapa.
yeah, it's called Ashtanga Yoga, right? We have to go to the forest and do Ashtanga Yoga. That is the meditation. Next, Treta Yuga.
Fire sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Fire sacrifice.
Yajna yasana.
Okay, so high quality ghee, high quality wood, and those those wooden pieces, when you keep in the in that yagna kunda, you don't need matches to light it. It's called some the name of the wood, Arani wood or something, if I'm not wrong, where just by chanting the mantras, the wood is lit. The fire just comes with your mantras, right? Mantra Shakti. And today we need matches and everything. So it's really not worth it to perform those yagnas and sacrifices, because it's just a comedy show, actually speaking, right? Nobody is, knows how to recite the mantras properly, nothing they know. Simply they come and do, and the person who does the yajna gets the phala. Do you know that? I mean, so many of us, we invite these Swamijis and all to do yajna, right? And we give them money also and everything. But the person who does gets it, actually. And because you're paying that person, you will also get little bit. But if that person is not doing properly, then what phala you will get? Nothing you'll get. Right? And Dwapar Yuga?
Deity worship, Mataji. Deity
Mataji,
worship.
temple worship.
Temple worship, elaborate temple worship, right? And why that is not feasible in today's Kali Yuga?
Mataji, because they offer so many things. Not just one or two things. They have a whole puja.
The main problem is no time. So
It
busy
takes
the life
long.
has become, right? So busy the life has become. We really do not have the time to do deity worship. Today, when devotees take deities to their house, Radha Krishna, maybe 1 out of 100 takes. All take Gaurnitai home, the deities. If you go to Vrindavan, many devotees take Gaurnitai home, because Gaurnitai do not have any rules and regulations. No need of even initiation, right? And no need of offering bhoga also. If you can't, no time, no problem. Just chant Hare Krishna and they are happy, right? So that is the main problem with Kali Yuga. No time, laziness, and all that, right? Prayana alpayusha sabya kalau nashto yuge janahan manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya hi upadrataha, right? Manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya hi upadrataha. All the time they are disturbed, they are very lazy. And I was hearing one lecture, right? So one very senior devotee told, Kali Yuga is called the age of quarrel, no? So everybody has the tendency to quarrel, fight and all that. So that devotee told, the fighting tendency, the anger and all that is not in the person, it seems. It is in the yuga. Because you are living in that yuga, you are also quarreling, you are also fighting. It is there in the yuga itself. And Hare Krishna Mahamantra has the power to uproot all the badness given by Kali Yuga. Right? Everything that Kali Yuga is doing, all the symptoms of Kali Yuga can be uprooted by Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Still we are, acting under the spell of anger, and we are having this fighting tendency, all that. That means the chanting that we are doing is not becoming effective. Either you have to chant more, or chant whatever you're chanting, do it with more attention. Right? This is the only reason, this is the only solution. Right? Because Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. Right? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, iti Shodashaka Namnam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. Iti Shodashaka Namnam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. Right? So this 16 syllable mantra is the only medicine to uproot all the symptoms of Kali Yuga shown in a particular person. Right? So the fighting tendency is there in the Yuga, not in you. But because you are in this Yuga, you are also becoming like that, quarrelsome, trying to fight, trying to find faults and everything. But when you chant more, or when whatever 16 rounds you're chanting, if you're chanting it attentively, then slowly, day by day, you can see the difference in your life. Well, it takes time, right? Because of the so much of mountains and mountains of sins that we've accumulated, definitely takes time. We can't go, like practically it is impossible to think, okay, I'm chanting from 2 years, 3 years. I want to completely become sinless. I want to overcome all the symptoms of Kali Yuga. That is impossible. That is highly impractical, because we know our quality sadhana, no? We know how quality our sadhana is. We can't even wake up early in the morning. Many times we work all night and we sleep probably after midnight and we don't wake up. When you have to wake up, you go to bed. How you'll wake up? Right? So our sadhana should be balanced. If our sadhana quality is not balanced, then you can't demand, I'm chanting Hare Krishna, I want to see the difference in this lifetime only. That is going to be impossible. And many devotees just sleep whole day. Something bad happens in their life. To overcome that pain, what they do, they sleep. But what Prabhupada teaches us, when something bad happens, something disturbs you, because Kali Yuga people are always disturbed, upadritaha. But as a solution for that, we shouldn't sleep all day. I know personally many devotees, something upset they are, they just sleep all day, they sleep. In the night also they sleep. And they say, no, I need to rest my mind, otherwise it goes here and there, so I go to sleep. Sleeping is in what mode? Sleeping is in what mode?
Tamoguna.
Tamoguna.
Ignorance, Mother.
Tamoguna, ignorance. Right? So will you really come out of the disturbance, or you get more disturbed if you go to sleep?
You get more
More
disturbance.
disturbed.
Small children know. Adults fail to understand. Right? Small children know that. You do something more in Tamoguna, the result will be more in Tamoguna only. Right? But what we do, we materially, externally, it looks like, oh, I will sleep to rest my mind. Right? So you rather have to chant more. That's the whole moral of the story, or moral of this Kali Yuga. I mean, Krishna consciousness movement is chant more, so that you will get rid of all the pain and trouble and everything. Right? You will become indifferent to pain and pleasure only when you chant more. The power is there in the mantra. Right? It's high time we should start respecting the power in the holy name. Right? It's very, very important. When you say Krishna, Krishna is there and Krishna appears in front of us. But all this we know theoretically, right? But if we experience this literally, by now we would have seen the Lord face to face, right? For that, highly we have to respect the holy name. Having faith is very important. Prabhupada writes in Jaladota prayers, he says, I do not have devotion. I do not have love for the Lord. I do not have strength. Prabhupada, who is such a great devotee, is saying, I do not have devotion. Can you imagine? He is the one who can distribute Krishna Prem, and he is saying, I do not have love for the Lord. Out of humility, he is saying all that. And then he says, only one thing I have, that is faith. Faith in the
Shraddha.
name, faith in Krishna. Very nice. Shraddha. Right? So faith should be there. Krishna can do miracles. Krishna can do anything. If Krishna is doing something that you do not want, right? I mean, say you want something, Krishna is not giving you. Or say Krishna gave you something and he took it away from you. For some time only he gave and he took it away from you. What we think, because our Shraddha is not stable, we'll start doubting the Lord. Krishna gave and he took it away. So maybe I should just stop. Krishna doesn't want me to do this particular venture. I'll just stop. Right? And sometimes what we think, Krishna took it away from me. Why he took it away? Why he took it away? Right? We start crying and we go and ask Krishna also, why you took it away? Why you took it away? But time is separating. After few days and years, you will understand why Krishna did it. In the past, you all can recall something would have happened in your life and would have made you very upset. And now if you turn back and see, oh, because of this only he made me upset that day. Right? Krishna's plan is master plan. And Krishna can never give anybody, what do you call? He cannot do bad to others. Name bhakta pranashyati. Right? He can't do bad to normal humans. How can he do bad to devotees? It's impossible, right? Yeah. So, and also Krishna, what is the meaning of the name Krishna? Anyone knows?
Mataji, attractable one.
Okay. All attractive. Okay. And now my question is, what is Krish and what is Na? Anyone? What is Krish and what is Na?
All attractive, Mataji.
What is Krish and what is Na? Anyone know?
Purna Mataji, complete. It isn't complete.
No. I want break the meaning and tell me what is Krish and what is Na.
Krish, is it the significance of the color? His color?
No, that is Krishna. Krishna together is dark.
Oh.
That's why when Draupadi is called Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah.
Is to attract. Na is bliss or spirit, Mataji, which
No,
never destroy.
Actually, Prabhupada has explained in his Bhagavad Gita lectures. I would request all of you to hear Prabhupada's lectures. So he says, Krish means greatest and Na means pleasure. Can you imagine? And Krishna means greatest pleasure. Can you imagine? Greatest pleasure. He is the reservoir of pleasure. That's why he's called Akila Rasamrita Murti. Right? He has all the kinds of pleasures in the world and in him. Right? That's why he's called greatest pleasure. And how can he do something bad? Krishna is also called Ananda Murtiman. That means he's also called Hari. Hari Shabda Nana Artha Dui Mukhyatama Sarva Amangala Hare. Prema deye hare mana. Right? What does Hari do? Hari artha nana shabda. Nana artha. Hari shabda, nana artha, dui mukhyatama. Chaitanya Charitamritam says, Hari has many names, many meanings. The name Hari has many meanings.